Jai Hind. Welcome back to our channel Team MND. Today we will update you from the Middle East, where the United States of America has launched series of airstrikes against Syrian military installation. Let's dive into the details. Now today the scenario is that every nation is telling their citizens to leave Syria. What happened in Syria? A brilliant geopolitics by US. Stay tuned till the end. Now there are 90 Indians in Syria and they have been told by the government to leave ASAP. Family of Bashar al-Assad, the president of Syria, are already out from Syria and they are staying in Russia. Now the rebel groups, they are advancing towards Damascus and the president might also have to leave the country for his own life, or maybe by the time this video gets uploaded in the evening, he would have left. Now his command and control is reducing in Syria. HTS, Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, a jihadist rebel group that was formed in 2017. Now they are primarily active in the northwestern Syria and they have been involved in clashes with government forces. It's a branch of Al-Qaeda. According to them, the government is not taking care of Muslims. Christians are given more importance and they are against the president. Now they have already captured cities, Aleppo, Hama, Dara, Halfaya. They are left with Damascus, and once it is captured, the country will be captured completely by these rebels. Now these rebel factions, they have made significant gains in recent hours, capturing several key villages and towns including Altaha south of Ladib and military airport in Aleppo countryside. The intense live strikes clashes continues to rock the region with reports of Russian and Syrian warplanes targeting rebel held areas in these two cities. Now Syrian observatory, they have reported multiple civilian casualties with a population of 2 crore 30 lakhs. What happened in this country that led to this state of affairs? Now Bashar al-Assad is a pro-Russian and pro-Iranian individual or a president. Now, the players involved in this are Turkey, Israel and USA. Turkish involvement. Now Turkey is a NATO country and is dependent on Western countries. Now Turkey has been actively involved in this conflict with its military carrying out RT strikes on villages in Tal Tamir countryside. Now Turkish foreign minister, they have also discussed the developments in Syria with Iranian counterpart. Turkey will do only and only what US wants to do, only because of their business interests which are lying mostly in the West. Now USA wanted groups backed by Turkey in the north of Syria. These groups were planned to demolish the government of Syria. So USA planned to finish the influence of Russia from Syria as they would have target military bases of Russia in Syria. Now Israel had to disrupt the supply chain of Syria. The second stakeholder is Israel, who has to disrupt the supply chains of arms to Iran. They were getting transported to Iran from Syria-Lebanon border in cooperation with Syrian authorities, and further these weapons were getting distributed to Hezbollah against Israel. Now we'll make a separate video of this entire nexus of trafficking of these weapons and the entire route which is being used little later. Now coming back to Syria, Assad's government, they are heavily backed by Russia and Iran, as I told you earlier, which has contributed significantly to the complexities of the conflict. Russia's involvement in particular has been crucial, helping the president to maintain the power. Russia has also provided military support including airstrikes and has even vetoed several times in the UN Security Council resolutions aimed to addressing the crisis. The conflict has resulted in massive human suffering with hundreds and thousands of people killed, millions displaced, and entire cities reduced to just rubble. Now the situation remains dire with no clear end to the conflict in sight. Russia has been a keen ally, providing significant military and economic support, while Iran has also provided military assistance and has been a crucial partner in Assad's. Now, USA call Assad a brutal dictator and has denied any involvement in the rebels' offensive, highlighting that Washington considers HTS to be a terrorist. Now, what is the masterstroke here? One must not forget this masterstroke is Biden administration. With Russia being busy with Ukraine, Biden has ensured that he disrupts the Syria political landscape. Now, how might rebel victory in Syria impact regional and global stability? Who are the potential stakeholders that could emerge as dominant forces once Syria gets partitioned? Now, Turkey and Israel primarily will take over and expand their territories. Israel agenda of being a greater Israel will get fulfilled, and Turkey will also expand because these rebels are incapable to handle any administration. Last month of Biden administration, he instructed Turkey to use all proxies, all backup plans to advance towards Damascus to take out Russia from Syria permanently. A classical example of Turkey of following only and only their economic interests in spite of same religion. So in geopolitics, there is nothing and nothing but plainly your interests. So now what about Israel? All these entire group of extremists, proxies, which are playing their role as rebels in Syria, they have also told Israel to attack from south, as north of Syria is already being occupied by these rebels. They're urging Israel to attack from Golan Heights to infiltrate Damascus and support uprising strike to further just complete this entire operation and territory to attack Hezbollah. Now, grand strategic game of America, Israel and hypocrisy of Turkey. Wow, I bet everything will just magically work out when rebels will, with questionable human rights and records competing interests, take control of a country that's already been devastated by years of civil war. What's the worst that could happen right in Biden administration? Because what Syria really needs is another power vacuum. Jai Hind.